Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Tyson Fury, this is what's so frustrating, right? The man announces that he is going to retire or may retire, and then they have different, broadcasting stations interviewing him. So the post-fight interview is like drastically different across all the stations. So he's saying different things, which is, it's frustrating. It's frustrating as hell because whatever you put out seems like just BS news. But Tyson Fury is all over the place as far as what he's gonna do next. But anyway, Ngannou gets in the ring, the UFC heavyweight champ over there, MMA world. He gets in the ring. Tyson Fury starts teasing everybody about a fight with Ngannou. Ngannou's desperate for something because over in the UFC, they don't care if he stays or goes. They're not paying him millions of dollars. He'll get $500,000, maybe $750,000. Half of that goes to training and everything else. So he's not making any real money. He watched Tyson Fury making $20-30 million, Deontay Wilder, and he's like, why can't we make that money? Well, because Dana White takes it. So Ngannou really wants to fight Tyson Fury. And this is the thing, right? He comes in there to talk about him and Tyson Fury fighting, and Tyson Fury seems like he's more joking, but Ngannou seems like he's more serious. And Ngannou's talking about them fighting in a boxing ring, but under hybrid rules where they're in a boxing ring with the boxing shorts and shoes, but they're wearing MMA gloves. Let me tell you something, mate. Tyson Fury's not going to do that. He'll talk the talk, but he's not going to get in there and fight Francis Ngannou with MMA gloves. Why would he do that? He's just not doing that. Okay, that's stupid. That's like Paulo Malignaggi wouldn't have fought bare knuckle. Just everything Tyson Fury has accomplished, that would be absolutely foolish against somebody who you got to shoot to kill him. Like you got to shoot him, you got to kill him. You just ain't gonna come hit him with an uppercut and knock him out. That's not how this is gonna work with Ngannou. But there are a couple of challenges that people need to understand. First, Ngannou's dealing with a leg injury, and will need months to get back to 100%. And by that time, Tyson Fury isn't gonna be thinking about him. He'd be thinking about AJ and Usyk and the winner of that fight. And second, he's also in the midst of a contract dispute with the UFC. You're talking about Ngannou. So if he's under contract, he'll need Dana White's stamp of approval before even taking a fight with Fury, which isn't going to happen. But one thing's for sure, that Fury looked good as ever against White. He has a lot of options, and if he doesn't fight Ngannou, there's a list of boxing, I don't know about superstars, but there's a bunch of people out there for him to fight. And will definitely step in the ring with him. I'm talking about like a Usyk, Joshua, and everybody else. Guys are even jumping from cruiserweight to heavyweight to try to get a shot at Fury. But Usyk, who has all the heavyweight belts at this point, gonna have to get through AJ before anyone talks about Fury. So it's just a matchup a lot of boxing fans have wanted for a while to see Fury and AJ, AJ and Wilder. But the Fury AJ fight may be the best idea for him if he chooses to continue fighting. So we'll see what happens. I just don't see why Tyson Fury would even want to get in the ring with Ngannou and fight with MMA gloves. That's stupid. I'm not saying Tyson Fury is not tough, but that gives the advantage to Ngannou. Yeah, you can't kick him, you can't grapple, but now you got to deal with this guy with basically a bare knuckle fight. Tyson Fury's gonna get in there. This guy, I just don't think that's a good move for Tyson Fury. And Ngannou, when he's in there shouting about, we're gonna see who's the baddest MFer, and that kind of talk don't fly in boxing. Like nobody wants to hear that nonsense. I like Ngannou. His story, he has a story. All these guys have a story, but Ngannou has a story. But don't come and ruin everything, man. But thinking people want to hear all this excessive profanity and nonsense. Don't get me wrong, it hypes the fight up. It's good to spice things up every now and then. But Ngannou, get healthy first. Resolve yourself with Dana White. And don't put all your eggs in one basket, because Tyson Fury, he's not stupid. He's not stupid. He's not going to come out there messing with you when he can get half a fight with AJ and get paid 10 times as much money. So, well, actually, the money may be kind of crazy with Ngannou too, but that under those rules, that's foolish. So, I don't know, more to come with this. Those rules, hybrid rules, MMA gloves are stupid. There shouldn't be no hybrid rules. You want to come fight and get paid the most money in your life, fight Tyson Fury in a boxing ring and get your money and get out. Don't come in there with all this trying to make it like an MMA kind of fight. Nah, man. You want to get paid. You want to come out there and prove that. And he just wants money. Ngannou just wants money. He's not worried about who's the baddest man on the planet. He wants money. Nothing wrong with that. Do it like Conor did. Okay? If you're the A side, then Tyson Fury should go to your world to get paid the big money and fight an MMA fight. That's how it works. The A side dictates things. You dictate nothing, man. And I like Ngannou. Don't get me wrong. His story is crazy. I'm always rooting for him to win. But if you're going to come in against Tyson Fury, man, stop with trying to, you bring nothing to the table, man. He doesn't need to fight an MMA fighter. Yeah, it would be good for fans, but Tyson Fury doesn't need to do that. Not this, at this point in his career. It's stupid. Ngannou and F.A. Jabba would be a good fight. Two guys from Africa, that would be a good fight. But Tyson Fury doesn't need to do it. So hopefully he doesn't go out there and ruin his legacy fighting some dumb MMA fight. Half a hybrid boxing match, half MMA, half boxing. That's not what he needs to do. Leave your comments below and let you know if you think I'm wrong. Let me know your opinions. I just think that could be disastrous for Tyson Fury because he's basically getting into like a damn street fight. I'm not saying he's not tough and he can't handle himself. I just think that's dumb to do. You know what I mean? That's not where his strengths are. His strengths don't lie in someone grappling and being able to tussle and punch you with these bare fists. That's just not Tyson Fury's game. Don't go ruin your legacy with that. It'll still be entertaining, don't get me wrong. I'd watch it. But I think he's the A side, be the A side. That way, anyway, man, like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Leave your comments. I'm sure people have something to say about this. And as always, I'm in the breeze.